we're going to have legal representation in the swing states and in the count rooms that matter this time. They didn't have any sort of challengers. They didn't have any lawyers. They didn't even have people watching the votes counted last time because we got kicked out. All right. And Republicans, like, man, I just, it's difficult for me to look back at that because at the time I was like, what the heck are they doing? Like, how can someone allow themselves to get pushed out of the count room? People were like, oh, 6 feet back. I better stand 6 feet back. I don't want to offend somebody and have them think that I'm racist. I'm sorry, but F that. All right. Like, I don't care. Like, now everybody knows that, like, you cannot back up an inch. You cannot afford to give up any ground, because if you give up ground, they're going to push you further and further and further until they get to the point where they can cheat just like they did back in 2020. So we've got Republicans who will be watching the elections, who will be watching the count. We've got people who are not going to get bullied. We've got people who are not going to be told to stand 6 feet away. We've got people who are going to be watching this election like a hawk. And if we see something that deserves a second look or that needs to be challenged, there will be lawyers ready to ensure that our votes are being counted in a free and fair way.
That's a hell